ready when y'all ready.
Did you get the text? Huh? Did you get the text?
Charger.
Yeah, you hear me? And I had one because I
couldn't like the podcast. Did you get my text?
I had a couple of them. That I just was trying to be break. Dad, can you get? I had just bought a couple of them. Here already, nigga. Trying to, and I got it for like $10. It was 2 of them. Right? Just some random shit. Bought both of them motherfuckers.
Can you hear me?
I might have to.
I'm gonna call you when I'm ready.
Some brews.
Where you at?
Refrigerator full of brews and.
Oh, okay. I thought you was at the barbershop.
Hot
I was gonna say, whoa, I'm right down the street.
Yeah, with Roger.
But I'm gonna call you when I'm ready, all right?
I would think about that too, like, cause you know where he fucked up at, he ain't sell memberships. Right. He'd have been selling membership for every few motherfuckers that come in that bit. It'd have been respected better. You know what I'm saying?
Why I fuck up?
Cause he started letting all the blood. You talking about when down the street? He started letting the blood niggas in. And
I killed her.
It was just fights and different shit. I remember being there, shit happened and shit. They jumped the nigga from they was shooting dice with. And it was like the motherfucker, the nigga slammed the nigga. And I grabbed my drink up and shit like that. You know what I mean? Trying to move out the way. And they ain't like throw the nigga on me. They was just like, I was like the wall keeping them for him getting away and shit. Like it was just how the shit came to the... The shit was crazy, but that I think if he'd have sold memberships to everybody, not just the niggas from the neighborhood, because I was like, this our hood, nigga. That's just like me coming up north, being from out here, just doing anything, like you know what I'm saying. Eventually, if you don't, I ain't say he didn't. He was showing love though, but I just think if he'd have had like a members only shit, it would have been sweeter, because it was kind of ran like that. But you know what I'm saying. Everybody started being able to come. It was cool. I would go early in the daytime. Like 2, 3 for niggas really outside. I'd be up fucking around. I'd go and have a couple drinks, keep them moving. Then the late night though, they be open. Club Triple Jacks. Chicken wing. Get the girls in there. You might score if you go in there. It was dope.
I got this girl. You ready?
Yeah.
We on. 5.
What's up? It's the RawWay Show podcast with RawWay and Paul Clark. And I am that nigga RawWay, the big homie.
And this is Paul Clark. Without him, in the dark,
the ghost.
drinking and eating everything he was supposed to be eating.
What up?
Tell him, Mom.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Took one, my boy.
We back.
Took one.
Ghost.
I like how the play calling with the Buckeyes went. I like how that went.
I was pissed off because I got to see the Colorado game, but I didn't get to see the OSU game. I could not find it.
On the Big Ten Network, the Buckeye channel.
Oh, we didn't have it at work. So I was like, damn. Caught the highlights.
You know what fucked up happened 3 days ago?
Hold on, though, before you go further. But when the way the game was going and when I kept hearing the score and shit like that, I kept thinking of you. So you could be like, they ain't nothing but fucking accurate. They might as well be playing fucking Little League.
And that's how Nebraska was feeling when they got out there. Like, we ain't playing nobody with Colorado. Y'all Deion Sanders fans. Y'all are not Colorado fans.
Right. But I ain't mean to stop you, bro.
But Wisconsin, they got Alabama.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Luke Fickell.
I'm not even really a fan no more of football itself. I catch games and usually tend to be watching the shit mostly everybody talking about. Like I don't really be die hard for it like I used to be. But I watch all the OSU games if I can.
Sometimes it's like a soap opera.
Yeah. I watch all the OSU games. Me and my dad used to go to Ohio State games.
Like how you when you talking about Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, and Kate.
Yeah.
You know, like when you follow that while they was in college, it's like a soap opera. You know, just got layers to it, and they go to the WNBA.
Everything is
when they beat the Olympic girls.
Yeah, by motherfuckers knowing that everything is WWE now, like pump it up like this. Oh, it's gonna be a fight, and then they fuck around and become good friends.
They really like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I was watching Archie Manning, his grandson, now quarterback. I forget what team he was on. Texas. You know, Archie Manning. You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought like, okay, just because your last name is Manning don't mean you can name your kid Archie. That better be somebody related to the Manning family. You know, so it's a whole big soap opera.
Right. And you know what? I don't care what sport, what it is. When you get a name that's connected to, like it's like a big name, or you from the big family, motherfucker, you better show and prove. I don't know what the fuck you doing. If it's sports, business, you know what I'm saying? Like if your name connected to a family and shit, you better handle your fucking business, or you gonna make us look bad.
Yeah, it could be damaging, like how Ronald Reagan and them daughter was.
It is hiding her motherfucking ass.
You a fucking Reagan.
But ain't she like nah, I think that's Bill Clinton's daughter. Maybe. I could be wrong too. Or like them being somebody in political platforms. But I could be wrong.
I'm trying to find somebody to pick these cremated ashes up. Somebody dropped a box.
Where? Outside?
Right in the parking lot of the shop. And it was just there. And I was going to throw it in the trash, but it was kind of it had a little weight on it. You know what I'm saying? So I open the box and I see the bag. And I know what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cremation looked like. And then they got a little seal on there that tells you, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't say like where it came from. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when I sit up there and say the health department, you can't even, everything's automated. And what you want is never none of the selections. Yeah. There's not even a 0 for operator. Nothing. The non-emergency number. I called that motherfucker. They do the same thing. You know, you ain't getting in contact with nobody.
Look, I don't care who I call. I still be pushing the zeros, thinking, hoping I could get to them.
The fire department,
actual person.
It does the same thing. Like, why fire department? Why do you have a fucking number? Is when you call it, it says if it's an emergency, please call 911. Because all this bullshit you put there ain't have shit. The fireman's ball. Press 7. The fireman's ball. You know what I'm saying? Shit was nobody. Fire. I even called 911. They said it wasn't an emergency. I was like, but technically, this is a body. Technically, it's a fucking body. I even flagged the police officer down. You know, Mike and I'm talking about in the corner store, dude talking about throw it in the trash can. Just throw it away. I said that is so inhumane. Like, why would you do that?
What was it?
Cremated ashes.
So, are they still outside or is somebody sweeping?
Police officer told me he gonna send somebody to come and pick it up. That was 3 days ago.
What?
They're still sitting out there.
So are they like there like
that's not where they wanted to be at.
No, they might be like spill my shit in the parking lot.
I don't think they meant that. Just throw the whole box in bag. You ain't open it up.
Look, like that's what I'm saying. Is the bag like there and it's like a little bit falling out, the bag just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Or is it tied up and shit?
It's a cardboard box.
Over the
down into the soil.
Yeah. Mike's shop. This is by Mike's shop.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's where they wanted to be.
I should have put it in your truck.
Drop my ashes in Mike's parking lot.
I should have put it in your truck when I had a chance.
I was gonna put it in my truck. They wanted to be at Mike's barbershop. Over Mike.
And have them haunt you.
Look, you sprinkle it out in the parking lot and then have one of the kids that be sweep all this.
I even called Channel 6. Like, y'all motherfuckers, everybody that I just named, you know what I'm saying? Like, even 911 got a we're having extreme call volume. Yeah. You know, you're currently caller number 47. You know, it like what the fuck?
My house is on fire.
That's what the news tells you.
No, it's 911.
You said you called the news.
Not called
Animated
the news.
service.
I know the news was like, bro.
No, they're not answering either. They're not answering either.
You feel like a body, buddy. Don't be calling us on some bullshit.
Nah,
Mr. Clark,
I
is
just
this
want
you
to
again?
advice to know, like who do I call to come and get this? And if I can't do it, can you make the call?
Mr. Clark, is this you again?
Well, evidently, you just do what they rap shit, throw it in the trash.
Throw it in the trash. You think no family want to pick this up?
Yeah.
Get it out of here. No, that was almost
Everybody gonna haunt me later on and shit. He haunting y'all.
Speaking of hauntings and shit like that, y'all watch what's it called? The Descendants? Is that the name of the movie? The new movie?
Nah.
What's it called?
Deliverance.
My bad. I said it too a minute second
Hate
ago.
Facebook.
Deliverance. You haven't watched that shit yet?
Some chick when they talking about, as soon as she heard the music, she turned it off. You know, it was it was a gospel song. You know what I'm saying? All the other demonic ones, they got gospel songs that just,
right.
It's just, that Catholic
organ
shit.
And shit.
Yeah. No, that's what they voices.
Yeah.
Damien and all that shit. They was voices. They ain't no.
You know they got that sound in the keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. I like the movie personally. The movie,
comedy.
It was both. It was comedy like that.
Supposed
Was
to
she
be
like too pretty to be that hood?
No, I thought she did a great job playing like
she did.
Miss Parsons Avenue or Miss West Side Southern Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I got black kids.
Miss Oakwood.
Yeah, she did a good job with her ripped up pants and her jeans, and you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got a problem? You know, she did a good job.
She was drunk too. She had drunk. That's what I believe. Like how all the bitches, excuse my language, to us when they get a certain age, all them bitches from then on is drunk bitch.
But it's not scary though. It's not like everything that you've seen it before. I've seen somebody crawl up the wall backwards. I've seen it. I ain't seen nothing new.
But have you seen the actual her speaking about it? The actual interview with the chick. I seen it before I seen the movie because Mika was like, "Yeah, that movie they talking about on internet, Facebook." I thought I seen it already. I was like, "You sure?" And I think that's why I keep saying the Descendants or whatever. But it's. I would say it's The Exorcist. The first Exorcist, when I was young, I looked at it like, ooh, that's scary. But as an adult, it's about as Exorcist interesting.
It was scary as far as like 70s movies went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
If it was the 70s, that should be horrifying. But now it's like,
especially if you've
it's
seen it
alright.
over
It's got good effects.
and over. They could have, because it's like based on a true story, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
When they make movies that's based on a true story, a lot of y'all think that everything in there actually literally happened. It's not. They added extra shit, took shit out
But she
to make
said,
it way more interesting.
but she said the little boy really walked up the wall in real life. She said the doctor was like, no, that can't happen. That don't happen because, like I said, I seen her interview and I was listening to it before seeing the movie, before we talked about it being a topic or anything. And I was like, huh. And then we saw the movie, and I was like, oh, this was about old girl. You know what I'm saying? And even her house, it was a little ass house, looked like a Southfield house almost, compared to that house that was in the movie. That house was nice as hell in that movie.
That first house looked like it didn't have no basement.
Yeah. The White House?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you'd be pissed living there. But that other house wasn't bad. It was, because I was like, I thought they was broke. They had nice furniture, nice ass furniture and shit like that. I was like, ain't that motherfucking broke?
Until you seen the real house.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel for them. I felt the ghost was motherfucking demon.
You know they added more shit in the movie. Like, get your ass back down these steps. There was no steps in that real house. There was none.
Or it had that loft shit. You know how those houses like that got the little loft, and you go up the steps, and the room is the roof. That loft room be the roof and shit. It'd be one of those. But it was a good movie to me. It was entertaining. Mm-hmm. Monique says I bet she and that motherfucker, Lee Daniels, they reconciled. And I bet she it's his movie. He directed the movie.
I was disappointed in the movie. Because Facebook. Oh no, they can't be showing that on TV and all this stuff right here. Like, it was just some crazy. Somebody even put a picture of the little boy talking about, oh, just the look on his face, and he just looked sleepy. That's just it. Like, you looked tired and sleepy.
That's what he's doing. Like,
so I'm waiting for the big whatever everybody's talking about. And I'm like, I've seen it before.
The end was weak. it seemed like it should have been a harder fight at the end. I will say that. Like Poltergeist, it was a harder fight. Fucking what's the shit I just said? The other movie I just said. All this shit, it'd be a harder fight. It seemed like when it was over, it should have been like another over. Like,
so you can make a sequel out of these real people's lives?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Part 7.
They gonna write in the fuck around be another one because depending on how many the ratings go on the motherfucker when it released this week. Yeah, it'll be one, and it might be the same family. It's already written for it to be the same family.
Somebody also told me something about Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
it's like
I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it though. I'm excited.
I'm going tonight.
I'm excited about Beetlejuice. You seen Beetlejuice?
I'm going tonight.
Where with who?
Myself.
By yourself to the drive-in?
Nah.
Where you go to the movies by yourself?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Need some alone time. That's how they caught Pee Wee Herman. Spending some time by himself.
I mean, I don't see how you can
at the movies,
or how he wasn't at the movie. He was at a porno movie.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like,
you know, I don't get what the shock was. Why is there a shock? Oh my god! And he was in a porno.
Killed his motherfucker's career.
He was a star.
Yeah,
killed his career behind
he's sitting in somebody's ejaculation while he's jacking off. You know, the floor is so fucking sticky.
And he wasn't in his Pee Wee Herman outfit, so he wasn't hurting the fucking brand or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he started his career off on. That Pee Wee Herman show was some bullshit. This whole show was an improv about nasty shit.
Yeah, it was.
They just said, "Hey, can we put this on TV?" But you got to tone all that goofy ass, nasty ass shit down.
Yep.
There was beef.
I remember on HBO. His first shit came out on HBO.
There was a beef with it because he had like 12 people with him. You know what I'm saying?
Larry
and that's what his shit was. But then when Hollywood got a hold to him, they turned him into the Pee Wee Herman that we see. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, "But hold on. Them other 18 motherfuckers can't come. We just want you." You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, damn, this was our show and all that shit. And then now you gone with them and said, fuck us.
I get that. So they may have been, when they start putting that shit together, they brought in the people or audition people. That's why we end up seeing Larry Fishburne and all the
because we didn't even know who Larry was. He was a cowboy.
Yeah.
He ain't never started nothing.
With the long Jerry curl. They should do a side-by-side of his ass with fucking Furious Styles and then the motherfucker he swallowed his pride for to play cowboy with a Jerry curl. That nigga was Furious Style, Black Strong, but that cowboy he played on Pee Wee Herman was a white girl loving bootlegger.
Like I used to see, he ain't here no more though. Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
I started seeing him in serious movies.
You know what? I was last week old, bro, that you brought up Mr. Bean, right? Some shit came up on a reel. It was like, I was this day old when I realized Mr. Bean was an alien. Now, this is what the reel was saying. I don't know for sure. This is just what it said. So remember how he didn't talk? Everything he did was awkward or copying what other people doing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they saying that it was like if he was an alien being trying to blend in with society. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to blend in with the humans. So it's like when you remember on the show, he would always do shit. It would seem like he's awkward, he's uncoordinated, and he's ill-mannered and shit like that.
He got a British accent because I've seen him in some serious roles. Yeah,
he's from Europe, England, London, or something like that. But looking at it, and that's a good possibility as far as the creativity, because just imagine the mind of the motherfucker who wrote that shit. If that's the case, if that's what the angle they were coming from.
Mr. Noodle is that person too. I've seen him in some movies too. Mr. Noodle.
To be able to write from that standpoint is crazy. That's
and the way he sound don't look like that's the way he would sound. Because Mr. Noodle never talked.
Because Mr. Bean never really said, and when he did start saying words, it would be like he never really said full sense. It might be a word or noise or something like that if you pay attention. And then the one show, you see the shit, it's on Netflix, I think. It's the red haired dude that played the pirate on Dodgeball. he on another show on Netflix. I don't remember his name. I'm never good with actors' names except the main motherfuckers. But he is an alien, right? But he took somebody's body, went into their body and shit, and he's on in the world trying to mimic human activity and all that shit, brushing teeth.
You know the scariest movie ever to me? Because like that's how I'll label a movie scary if I was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I would do. Denzel Washington is in Fallen, where the angel, fell from heaven and he's seen this time. That's how you know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And he could be in my body as soon as he touches. How do you run from somebody like that?
Yeah.
He got all the way to his son. I mean, his slow ass, what was it, nephew, got in his ass, got in that old lady.
Yeah, that was crazy. And dude, that was because I always call dude the not De Niro, the dude that was originally that died that went into his thing.
Was that the dude on Law and Order?
No.
That wasn't the detective on Law and Order.
I'm gonna say I don't know because there's been so many Law and Orders. He could have been in the early shit, but shit. Big shout out to Ice-T's ass nigga because the new season starting and that nigga is still on Law and Order.
Shut up!
Shut up, bitch.
Like
Ice-T. Tell me what you know.
I like the commercial, like that auto commercial. He said, I know. And as soon as I do, you know what I'm saying, the bill's gonna sky. Shut up!
It's just like the same shit that be used on Law and Order, bro.
Usually, Mike Epps talk about it.
Yeah. You like, hold on to that last motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps is stupid.
Nah, nigga. You know you. You got them same 3 lines.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that Mike Epps. It's only a short clip too. It's funny as hell.
I seen his special when he did this shit. That motherfucker was retarded. I used to didn't think Mike Epps was funny. Like the Friday he was in, next Friday and all that.
He grew, he definitely
Yeah,
grew.
but I respect him on those on Fridays though today better than I did when it first came out. Yeah, and I laughed today more than I did then about that because I could see what he was trying to do and shit. And he had been doing it for a minute by then. Big shout out to I know you heard about Rich Homie Quan passing away, which also brings me to me and Playboy was going back and forth a little bit earlier about the raw opinion. The raw opinion was I'm gonna put out there, and y'all, see what y'all say in the comments, because I was coming from an angle and I was inspired by Rich Homie Quan passing, and the reason why I feel a way is because some type of way. Why I'm feeling some type of way. Thank you. That's a rapper for you right there. But Playboy a rapper, that's why I'm saying he's one of the nicest. But the raw opinion is, I said, is mourning of someone who's passed different when they basically may have killed themselves. And the reason I said this is because allegedly it was said, I didn't say it, but allegedly that addiction has something to do with him passing. The reason that was my question is because a lot of people make shit normal today when it comes to shit like that. Then, and when I say about, is it different when you see something like, say he got his girl and all that, and they live together, and she lived with him every day. So if he, got to dose himself every day the way he doses himself to where eventually overdose or whatever, or something like that, or anybody to go through shit like that, or whatever way something like that takes you there to want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like the end, and that be the end all of it all. So that was my point of asking the question of the raw opinion is mourning someone. Is the mourning of someone who passed different when they basically may have killed themselves? Holler back at us. We'll come back to that. We're going to come back to that. But big shout out to Rich Homie Quan. and he was supposed to have been doing a coming back, like he had some new shit out or something like that. So for him to have a demise, meet his demise right now, it's real shocking to a lot of people. You know, because ain't nobody heard from him in a minute. He probably was about to do some numbers maybe, but what about like my whole angle about the whole shit is about how when what happens to these celebrities when the shit don't be going like it used to. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them start going harder than they was going at first on other shit, or they may have been kicked they habit, and then, you know, something happened or something don't happen, and then they may pick back up those habits.
It's the same story. You know, something is your habit already when you was broke.
Right.
And you get money, you just got more of it to buy. Like that dude on Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew McConaughey, was that what his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was taking, he was getting injections or something like that. I know he had vials of.
Somebody going to jail for that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they should. He should press charges on him too because he was buying illegal drugs. How come y'all ain't doing? I hate when they do that.
Would that be something like how Conrad Murray shit? Did he do time?
Yeah, he did time.
So, but Michael Jackson hired the nigga to give him the medicine.
Yeah.
Somebody going to jail for that. I think his girlfriend and the motherfucker that brought him.
And then they make the other dude the victim and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, Matthew, like Rick James and them did that shit. They bought a whole bunch of drugs, but they had a party. There was a party, lots of people there. This motherfucker was buying $5,000 worth of dope, and it's just you.
Mm-hmm. That nigga probably buying brick.
You think he was bought that much?
10, 15,000 back then?
If he worked at Walmart, do you think he would have bought that much? No, he still been doing that drug, but you wouldn't have bought that much.
Because with dude you talking about from Friends, I was watching some of his shit, and when the dude that got him or whoever his supplier was, it was like when you was getting a lick, like you get a motherfucker, you know, you got some money, you know what I mean? You get the motherfucking personal customers and shit like that. Remember how dude with the glasses was Diamond's #1 customer spending that bread? Like when you get them customers like that,
these people was
that's what he was. When his every call he made, nigga, that was like
this
nigga,
dude.
That nigga called today on Friday.
This dude, I mean, his people was it was women, men, Asian. You know what I'm saying? They was in the medical field,
right?
You know, because they was showing their Texas, and they was like, this dude is, you know what I'm saying? They got the girls' phone, and looked at him like they was calling him imbeciles. Look at this dumb motherfucker. He wanted more. He wanted 56.
That's what you do when you
know
hustling and you look at this stupid motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like you do that shit. Like nigga Paul Clark got that. And Paul Clark got that.
And it ain't even that. It's just that the drug that he wants costs this much, but you so thirsty for it right now, and you know we're not allowed to. You giving us like 5 times the amount that it actually costs.
That's how you be, nigga. You waiting on that lick, nigga.
This
that motherfucking Nathan called, nigga. That motherfucking Matthew called me, nigga. Nigga, you get the re-up on that shit, double that shit. That nigga done bought a whole case of that shit. That nigga started out with 2 vials.
You might as well lock every American up, because I don't know too many Americans like, no, that's too much.
Right.
I have to do the right thing.
Right. Especially you never know. That opportunity comes out of all kinds of places. And with motherfucker, that's even the people that Rich Homie Kwame is spending with, or if he got it himself or something like that, the people that come fuck with him or he's spending with, the people he's spending with, they coming up. So you can't really be like, nigga, I ain't selling this shit to you, nigga. You are a valued talent. Like, you don't give a fuck about that.
Like, none of them people was hood. They all professionals that sold them that shit.
Yeah.
When you see their faces, I'm like, you already live in a mini mansion.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know what actually killed him to the finalization of it. But I think, like, when you got kids and shit like that, man, and if you sick with a drug addiction or something like that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? We all got vices. You know, I don't care if it's a motherfucker to eat or a motherfucker that eat and throw up, or everybody got some shit they be dealing with, but it'd be like, when you got the kids, man, who gonna guide them kids? Who gonna father them children? You know what I'm saying? And like, so if you, I guess we all. I ain't gonna say we all. Some of us smoke weed. Some of us drink. Some of us drink and smoke. A lot of people pop pills, or whatever, shoot up whatever, and are functioning addicts. Most of us are functioning addicts to something. But I'm like, if you can't be mindful or think, I just be salty because I remember when I was in prison, I used to just be salty about my kids. Like, damn, they out there. I ain't out there to be able to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to write a letter. I can't reprimand you in a letter. I can't.
Let me find out. You ain't go to school again.
Yeah. My homeboy was in there doing that though. I was like, I never said nothing to him because who am I to judge his shit? But I was like, nigga, you got out and came back, nigga. Before I got there, you did a stint, got out for a little bit of time, came up a little bit, and came back for another stint.
He was there, then came back?
Nah, just right before we got there, he had got there a little while, like maybe a year or so before. But when he was there when Mac was there. And got out in between that time, then we was not, nigga, he was back, nigga, for another 7-year stint. And he used to be like writing the kid, like, yeah, I told my son somewhere, I hear him on the phone, standing next to him on the phone, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, you better, like, the kids don't hear that shit. Yes, Dad.
You probably heard it when they was little.
Yeah, but I'm saying over the phone
15,
in prison,
16.
nigga, they like, man, fuck that shit.
I mean, if you still paying bills, I know some people that pay bills in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, keep on doing that. And cut that nigga's Wi-Fi off. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm not paying for that shit right there. You'll straighten up. I can't see you or touch you, but you just disconnecting some shit out of my life.
But the mom gonna connect that shit back. Moms ain't they giving them.
Or she wouldn't have been telling you. Like I say, if she gonna be on the side to begin with, I wouldn't tell you shit. Why would you be writing somebody you ain't do good in school if the mom ain't never tell you? She told you for some reason.
Moms play that. Some moms play that back and forth shit, especially with a nigga in prison. Some of them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like looking at, to leave them, it's like now they stranded in some bullshit that he had an opportunity of helping, guide them into something, good for them.
That's what it is.
The RawWay show is being brought to you by.
I got a taste of some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Martha's Kitchen. And they know ingredients, mince and list, and I want a bread stick. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup.
Our Famous Kitchen, Colorado's. We got you. 614-556. Introducing the new shrimp burgers. You hear me? Colorado's. Did I get the phone number already? 614-556-2174.
I was about to say, you said 614-556, introducing them shrimp burgers.
Is that what I said? But I got it back out, didn't I? Hoorah.
Why do you say big shout out when you talk about somebody passing away or getting hit by a car? I thought big shout out was like a clap of the head. Hey, big shout out for, guy.
Why did you say that right then?
Because I ain't want to interrupt you in the middle of it. I mean, you've been saying that for months. You've been saying, yeah, we get a big shout out to Tina Turner because,
Well, I'm giving it an acknowledgement, I guess. I could be wrong, but I'm going to give a big shout out.
A big shout out. This nigga celebrating what?
He has something to do with it.
So basically, you already did the question of the day, kinda. Yeah. And
Because it was really,
I was trying to understand the question really. I'm like, everybody basically kills themselves. Everybody does.
Well, not really. I mean,
go be eating that meat. You won't eat it.
But I was looking mainly from, and I did think of how would I was just trying to see how many different ways people would come at it, because I got a lot of response and different feelings of what people thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
Even being old and then you die.
Yeah.
You out.
But I was speaking on self-inflicted. self-inflicted, or what is looked at as self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what make me think. Like, you know, we all got bites and we all dealing with shit, but what if it just you know, motherfuckers be on, they be like, oh man, big shout out to such and such, man, we miss you and all that, and yeah, we will, but then sometimes that shit is just get, I guess me personally, a little numb to the shit, because it's like motherfuckers doing shit like they ain't see something happen to Pimp C, or they ain't see nothing happen to Mo 3. They ain't see nothing. But Mo 3, I think got killed. But I'm saying, like, you know, a lot of the artists that been drugging out
behind your back.
Huh?
A lot of them do it behind your back. You ain't see Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying, right there in front of everybody. No, Bobby had to find out, like, that's what you do.
Well, the people, you know, I'm saying the people, I'm speaking of the people that deal with them every day. The people that deal with them every day know they, you know, do drugs. The people you deal with every day, if you got, like, your people around you, just around you every day, a nigga powderhead, you gonna, you know, it usually shows, or, you know, you might just know.
They hang around each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't just, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say if I was one, I'm not comfortable enough to be like right here and in front of y'all, because y'all don't do it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna be in the ball, keep going to the bathroom. He must got a pee a lot. You know, he must got a bowel movement or something right there. Like, but if I know you do it too, I'm like, hey, let's go to the bathroom.
Right.
And if you see a girl say, let's go to the bathroom, you know, and they go in a group of 3, right, yeah, more than likely that's what they're doing. But you can't prove it. But I'm like,
but I'm saying, like, with dudes, like his girl said, he sleep, he didn't come to bed. And
he was there from the night before to she dropped the kids off at school.
Yeah, so he didn't come to bed, and she got up, took the kids to school, put a blanket on him, took the kids to school. Then came back, noticed he hadn't moved or nothing like that. Then checked to see. I'm like, this might be some shit that happened all the time. Because if she didn't think she should check and move, baby, get up. And he ain't said,
I mean, you act like that's gonna do something.
Well, no, I'm not saying, I'm not acting like shit. What I'm saying is, I'm saying is the process of mourning different when you know, like you watching, when you see a motherfucker die in the street.
Whether you OD'd or you got shot in your head, the point is, I'm never gonna see my mom or my dad again. That's the point. Ain't nobody's thinking of how. You know what I'm saying? Even the person that, you know, like, let's say she knew the whole time. You know, I'm like, I done tried to tell him to stop over and over again. I knew something.
Okay, right there. That's where I'm at. Right there. Okay, right there. Okay.
We're not recording.
We on live.
Yeah.
So right there, what I'm saying is, with that right there, when he passed, I know she's losing a lot with him not being there. But the feelings of knowing it, because you go through the shit with him every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a motherfucker killing themselves, and you be the main motherfucker, pick them back up and be like, and brush them off until they do the shit again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is the feelings different if a motherfucker pass than if it's from other shit, if it's from something else? You know what I'm saying? Another type of scenario.
That could be anything too. I keep telling you to stay out the streets. I keep telling you to stop gangbanging. I keep telling you to stop selling that shit.
And that's what you talking about.
Right. Like, where a motherfucker is it? Yeah, because you know, maybe
I told that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Not to do that.
That's why I say everybody kills themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, somebody will say, "Oh, I keep telling you to stop smoking them cigarettes." And if something happened, you know what I'm saying? I did it to myself. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it was.
Or it'd be, I got cancer in my throat, but he's still smoking cigarettes.
Like, dude across the street over here, right? And the little half a double that's right there. They like a sober home or some shit like that. Dude was on.
Right here?
Nah, next door.
619 Whittier. Yo, might as well.
I didn't say that. I didn't say what street we was on. But it ain't nothing like that. What I'm saying is, let me finish.
Downtown.
Dude right over here. Dude right over there in the half a double. I used to see him out there, wave and shit. I don't know if it's a sober house or what, but he would be on oxygen.
I do. Is he here?
No, he passed. Oh. That's my point I was making. He was on oxygen. You used to see him on oxygen. He actually put the light in my car and shit because he did mechanic work. But then like he couldn't do something else he was going to do on my Oda because his breathing and shit. He ended up going to the hospital. It was COVID, all kinds of shit. So he was on oxygen before and after. Last month, motherfucker, I guess he used to smoke dope. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker smoked some dope and died. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm looking at that too, like, damn, did he know he might die if he hit that crack?
You know, some people too be tired of going.
Go ahead and checking out, cause I did see the motherfucker.
Fuck this, man.
Yeah. I seen the motherfucker on the bike at Kroger's, like, damn, maybe he getting better or something. You know what I mean? And it was like the week after we saw him on the bike, he was dead, bro. So I just, you know.
So people that live right across the street from Sean that's watching it say, Sean, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It ain't like nothing that can't be spoken upon. You know what I'm saying? It was just a coincidence. And who knows
How he died.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if he just said, fuck that, I'm about to just
Like even people that die of old age, you outlived yourself to death. You
Yeah.
died at 70 like everybody else did.
That's different because a motherfucker can't say, I told you not to get old, motherfucker. You getting too old.
It was doing on Facebook, and his grandmother, his great grandmother, she's like 102, and she was just sitting there like this right there, and I'm like, stop breathing. It's easy to stop.
You getting too old.
Yeah, you are a person.
I seen the
You
dude
need to
say
go ahead and die, motherfucker.
It looked like somebody propped her on there.
But I seen a lady that was like 105 or something like that, and she was smiling and moving and real vibrant and shit.
You need to change her diet, guys.
Something, but she looked good. She ain't look like she was sick and crazy.
Somebody's in her ear, like, you 102, you need to stop it. She'll be, I know what I'm doing. I always go skin. And she died skin. I try to
But
tell her.
what how life get boring at that point? You know, I'm like, man, I am fucking tired of living, man. Let me go.
No, that's when you hurt me. Like Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he should have went to jail either.
Helping people, that's like therapy.
No.
If you sick, I understand. But if you ain't sick and you can go to the store, drive to the store, move around, and you know what I'm saying? I'm spending all my money on hoes.
a shower of
I'm not paying Dr. Kevorkian nothing. I'm paying that stripper $100 to do something strange with a little piece of change.
So you gonna get you an Anna Nicole Smith?
No, I ain't gonna have no bitch. I'm gonna have some bitch ass. They had multiple. Where they at? Look at him.
Look, he revved up, ready to go.
He said 1403 Parsons Avenue, but I ain't allowed in there no more.
Yo, this we ain't got no cups, but I'm gonna have a shot with Tommy D. Happy birthday to Tommy D. I'm having a sip because I can't, you know. I guess this.
Y'all could have used the what's name cups.
What I am gonna do, I'm gonna holler at Matt and get us some of them Columbus.
There you go.
Get us some of those. Was it Columbus? I get it mixed up every time. Then I say it right.
Columbus drinking.
Drink Club. Yeah. Get some of them Drink Club.
I'm ready when y'all ready.
All right, we ready.
3, 2.
And what up? We back at the RawWay Show podcast with RawWay and Paul Clark. Yo, I'll do before we start into our segment. I want to say last week we had technical difficulties with going live with the Paul Clark Comedy Hour, but we will be doing it again, reboot this Sunday coming up, September the 15th. You get to see Paul Clark do some live shit, some hilarious, genius style storytelling.
I hate the lottery. That's what I'm looking at right now.
The lottery, see, out of the box,
Ain't nobody hit it.
What, the major one? I don't know how much it is. How much is it?
It's about 600 or something.
I don't play
600 million. $600.
Somebody hit a big one over there on I heard it on the news or on the radio or something. It was in Columbus somewhere.
I don't trust my luck to gamble. I don't trust my luck.
I wonder if you can
get me about 20, 30,000 somewhere.
Can you bet on the presidency?
They gonna
Derek will bet you.
Yeah, right now. What's up?
I mean, but can you do that on like a FanDuel or something like that?
Hell no.
They might have something when it come out, but closer to the date of it.
They better not.
They ain't giving no parlays on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that motherfucker casino. I think I got about 30 in me at the casino. You know, won't play.
Now it just all in. He said that all in.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't trust my luck. So I haven't been to the casino. I haven't been to none of that shit
really
like that.
about the luck. You gotta just know how to play the shit.
Right, I really don't know, and so I would be relying on. Remember when you back in the day we be shooting? I would be side betting on you because you hot, and I start side betting on the nigga. But don't give me the motherfucking dice. I be the seven, 8, trying to hit that point back. No, I ain't never. But I remember in high school I used to shoot a little dice and shit. I got in trouble for that, and so that probably detoured all that.
Oh, that's a whole different type of dice game right there. Because I know on that table, I'm garbage. I think you gotta make it touch the wall and shit. Yeah, I seen a motherfucker do this right here, and it was all they say, get that shit out of here.
Right.
Roll that shit right.
I've been through that shit over the wall.
Hey, it was a little white bitch, little college bitch and shit. And I was everybody kept siding bet. She would not crap out, but everything, her number wouldn't come up, but everything was in the field that she kept rolling. Every goddamn thing. I mean, her balls was hitting the side of the table when one of the dice would come off and on the ground. They had to pick it up. You got to roll that over. They was crashing into other people's chips and shit.
I remember I did go to one casino years ago, and what I do remember, when I was doing the same thing as I used to side bet on you in crap game. I was side betting. It was craps. I was side betting, and I made like $250 and pulled my shit up. Like, I'm done. That's enough for me.
I've seen this movie called like 57 Seconds or something. He get this little bracelet, and he gets to rewind. Seconds. He get to rewind time only 57 seconds. What? You know what I'm saying? So like he would fuck up with a bitch and say the wrong thing and rewind it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They rewind time. You know what I'm saying? So he decided, because he broke too. He decided to go to the casino. You know what I'm saying? And he's playing was that the blackjack? And he's playing that. So, you know what I'm saying? He'll put some money on 18 black or something. And he'll do that and he'll land on 22. So then he'll rewind it and he'll put everything on 22 real or something. And he did that like,
that's crazy.
Only thing, he just would not stop doing it over and ain't nobody that fucking lucky. So security followed his ass out of the parking lot and shit.
Wow.
Yep, and they was chasing him and shit, right? He had to rewind it again and try to find it.
That'd be crazy. So he did like, he win off the first one and then rewind it and win again.
No, he would lose off the first one.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, lose off the first one. So once he know what the real number is, he can rewind it. I know it's gonna be 18 black.
Man, you could be in an argument and be like, shut up, bitch. And then go back 57 seconds. Shut up, stupid ass bitch. I get to say it like I wanted to. That's crazy though. That would be crazy. That's just like on the gambling side, seeing you ever watch that movie Mark Wahlberg was in? And Big John that played Roseanne's husband. Oh. You ever see that? That shit was good too. And he would lose all the fucking thousands of dollars. We done got a marker, 20,000, lose that shit on one bet, 50,000. John, what's his name? John. I usually know his name and shit because he huge and a big actor.
He was a different actor on when that plane movie with Denzel. Denzel had that plane upside down. Mm-hmm. And Denzel was on every fucking drug, alcoholic. Mm-hmm. He was his drug dealer. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker had every goddamn drug for you.
He played them parts good as hell. Yeah. Trashy. Well, I can't even say trashy, but he beat them white boys that beat those people in those positions. Because he played in the Hangover 2, right? The second Hangover. 1 or 2 or 1? 2. Yeah, 2. Wasn't 3. Yeah, it was 3-2 because he went into the house and broke into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, nigga, speaking of niggas gambling, Dame Dash challenged 50 Cent to a network battle.
Why would you do that? What movies is he doing though? I never.
He reaching.
But I think it's dope. It's an alley oop. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Like
alley-oop
because
for Dame.
I think it's an alley oop because 50 will throw a nigga alley oop to create publicity because that's like when remember the Chameleonaire nigga was like 50 dissed me in a
Who
song.
started it though?
Well, on $1 million worth of game, 50 Cent was doing the interview when he was at Shreveport, the Shreveport Festival and all the stuff or whatever it was called, the Humor and Harmony that he was doing down there, and he did a interview with $1 million worth of game, and they asked him some questions about when he got signed and was it really $1 million, and he's like, yeah, shit. Then he said, only motherfucker said that wasn't shit. He said Damon Dash said $1 million ain't no money. And he was like, but he ain't got no money now. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, nigga, $1 million is $1 million. And he said Dame said some shit to him like after you get to watch and this, that, and take care of the homies, nigga, that man, where that money gonna be at? So he just was expressing himself and Dame said like
touched it before 50 got to touch $1 million.
Yeah.
So
he had already been there. So he would look at it like
more
that.
More money, more problems. Like
yeah.
it ain't nothing.
Like nigga, that's just $1 million. That ain't shit. Nigga, wait till you get 20 or some shit. That could be because but Dame an arrogant bastard too though. So who knows how he really meant it?
Shaquille O'Neal went through that shit once the taxes went through, and he only made like 2 cars. He paid for like 2 cars, and was like, "Want to get his stepdad one," and they was like, "You know."
Mm-hmm. But
real quick,
I think it's an alley oop though.
I don't.
And I think it's an alley oop to create shit that while 50 just now dropping that 50 action, while dropping that, right?
Who's an alley oop for?
Both.
Dang.
Like it's promo for both of them for real.
Because 50 already 50.
Right.
You don't need no promo for Dame.
But he's still like he gonna spend money on marketing. That's money he don't gotta spend. I think, in my opinion, but I'm saying it's not a rap beef. It's him launching a new network.
No, I'm talking about the alley-oop. Okay, in alley-oop, if you're a rapper, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody talking about you anymore. I can't write your rhymes for you and all that shit right there. But if I diss you and then you diss me back, then people gonna want to see what you're talking about. You can't do that with movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
But you can do
it. If I want to help you out, in this case, 50 ain't gotta throw you an alley-oop. I'll just go up there and help you. I'm gonna have some writers help with your writers, and we can write some shit. All you gotta do is just say Dame Dash Productions on it. You know, people already know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's the alley-oop right there.
Right, but
it's the actual help.
But that's definitely true. That's not a wrong thing. That's not like you wrong. But I'm saying, in my opinion, what I think, looking at it in a business standpoint, that a motherfucker, that's good for both of them because this is social media driven society, and they buy ads. It's all about the ads.
That's like
if you could create enough content or create public publicity and people looking at shit to where you get because before all that shit went about, I seen when 50 did the deal with a company for the people for the 50 action. So it's going to be good for him because he's being able to license action movies and shit, period. Like to get people to watch shit on his platform. But it's an ad contract. The thing is about to have the shit, so it's worth having the ads be, because that's who's spending the money, the people with the ads. No, so I think it's not that, it's a good thing just to get people talking because it's a new thing that's launched.
But you ain't got to use beef or nothing for that. All you got, like Murder Mook. Did nobody have to trick us into watching anything Murder Mook did? You know, it was just some good shit. When 50 Cent started doing movies, nobody had to trick us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw you an alley-oop. I'm gonna throw you an alley-oop 50 Cent by dissing you. You know, no, he just made good shows. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? He's a director. Nobody give him an alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, either I'm gonna help you, I'm not gonna have to trick.
The reason I said that is because these are things 50 Cent talk about, that shit that he done did to motherfuckers in the past. That he said, and it's not an alley-oop like he trying to just put, do something for you. It's really the back and forth is going to help both of y'all. So just like Chameleonaire was speaking about, yeah, like Chameleonaire was speaking about, he said 50 dissed him in a song. He's like, oh, I thought we was cool.
Yeah, we know that story. And
exactly. And it's the same thing. They don't stop because it happened then. It's the same thing. If motherfuckers is doing shit like we were just speaking, saying stuff is like, a lot of motherfuckers just taking on shit, pushing it like the WWE. They just promoting it, make it look like something then bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily. Nobody can lose in this situation. No, everybody can. Everybody can win.
Let Dame Dash sit there. Let's say I'm gonna throw you an alley-oop, and then you make your by dissing you. You know what I'm saying? By getting you to diss me, by dissing you so you can diss me back, and you go ahead and Dame Dash and make that movie, and it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Then people are like, talking all that shit, but if you just don't say shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm gonna start doing movies. You know, here's the alley-oop, right? I'm gonna help you. And I'm gonna help you do this shit. Get this production company. And then if you do make a movie and it sucks, it'll be like, so what? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but just get better.
But Dang was speaking about it, and 50 spoke about it. So it's just like it's something. He said he does that when it's something that's trending. That's good for their brand, building the brand. It's all about the brand. It ain't personal.
They're not partners. What do you mean?
It ain't personal. They're building the brand. So with Dame and his company, and 50 in his company, Dame creating a CEO battle. He's trying to, or a boss battle.
Hell, on something that he's never done before.
Who hasn't?
You know, I mean, you're not great at it. That's like me having a.
It don't matter when you own the company. You still benefit.
If I'm way up here, Dave Dash down here.
Dame been doing it.
Come on, in movies, you're down here.
He been doing it in movies too.
You're way down there.
He has had a couple movies that
as a network.
He didn't have some other shit too.
Yeah, he's
with
been
Lee Daniels and other motherfuckers, I believe.
Yeah.
You know
so what I'm saying as a network,
invested in, I don't know, he didn't write them,
but he done wrote a couple shits of his own because he been pushing the network for a while. I'm not saying it's good or bad. All I'm saying is it's good business because you create people talking about it in the arena of the people that you want to see what you're trying to do. So it's all hip hop based because we all from hip hop, so we paying attention because it's two hip hop moguls, and you may grab some other people because hip hop ruled the world. You may grab some other people too, but to get the people to make it recognizable for your business. And to get the people watching the show, to get the ratings up, so they spend that money, that ad money.
I'm gonna help you. Let's write it and do a movie together. We both in that movie.
It's not about a movie. He said networks, not just a movie. He said he's gonna release a movie on his network.
Who?
Dang. And he said, 50, you are in position. You should be able to do the same thing. You in charge. You the boss, you the CEO, you should be able to do the same thing. So if we was rapping, I would make a diss track about you saying some shit about me, and then you would make some shit, and then that'll be our publicity to trend and now in streaming and clips and all that shit, interviews and all that shit create revenue, we know. But now pushing something bigger, independent streaming services, so they basically Amazon or Netflix and Hulu, that's what they're trying to create for what they're trying to push. So if you like Paul Clark and if you got a line of and I'm just using it in that form, just saying you got a line of clippers, and I sell clippers too. I may have been doing it all the time, but you say some crazy shit about me. Well, this nigga, yeah, he started out with clippers, and but that was back then. He ain't got no clippers now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what, nigga? I still got clippers, nigga. The fucking fresh shit from the salon. But you the new nigga. You got a new clipper brand. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it would be good possibly that we could connect together and push a product, but. Let's talk shit first, and then come together possibly. Because in Dame shit, he did end up saying, "I'm not trying to shit on nigga. He's a worthy opponent. He's a worthy opponent for this shit. Like I would. Only reason I'm saying something because he's respected and respectable. I respect him. He's like, but you know, and we could probably put together. Ain't nothing wrong with. He also said, ain't nothing wrong with generals clicking up.
I don't think it's a publicity stunt.
You don't think so? Well, I don't think it's a publicity stunt. I just think it's response.
That's what that is.
When
right
you
there.
respond to a nigga, it gives you numbers.
That's the alley-oop.
When you see his numbers, go on there and see the numbers of the
When
interview.
you just said when 50 Cent this what was it? Who did this? Chameleonaire, right?
He told him it was
that
an
was
alley-oop.
what's that right there? A publicity stunt. We not mad at each other. I'm not mad at this dude for real. I just want him to write stuff about me. You know what I'm saying? And that'll get the publicity that he needs to build him back up. That's the whole publicity stunt.
But it's gonna give me publicity too.
It's a publicity stunt.
But it's the same shit. It ain't like they gonna fight. They ain't gonna knuckle up and box it out.
No, but if it's all fake, that's a publicity stunt. He said he didn't bite on it, so hey, you missed out.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's a publicity stunt. But what I'm saying is, when niggas get to responding 2, 3, and 4 times, a nigga, it's worth it on the social media platform. When you somebody and your light might not be as bright right now, nigga, that's an alley-oop. I don't give a fuck who it is. 50 even said this shit about Rick Ross. When that motherfucker ain't nothing sounding so good for him, that motherfucker mentioned my name. And now all across the board, motherfuckers is saying something on every platform just because Rick Ross said some shit. And he said some shit about Rick Ross on that interview too, about the nigga cutting his own, what rich nigga cut his own grass. I was like, I ain't got no money, nigga, but I don't cut my own grass either. But I get what you saying, Paul, but I just think
I could see him cut his own grass like sauna type, you know what I'm saying, feel. You gotta sweat that off. I remember him and we the best. You know what I'm saying? They was always, well, one of y'all was working out. You know
acting like it, then that motherfucker eat like a buffet food. But I think it's gonna be good for both of them. Watch, and I think they may be able to link up because production is
They're not linking up, bro.
No, they're not.
But
They was beefing.
they ain't trying to fuck with him, and 50 will fuck with him just because it might get under Jay's skin.
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
50 care about shit like that. He like to get under. If he could get under fucking Jay's skin in any way, shape, or form,
I mean,
he would. Not now. I don't think
Dame's
he
still
would just go out his way to do it.
How would that get under his skin? Because Dame is still running around telling people that Jay-Z stole Rockefeller from him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just because you do something to him, Jay-Z gonna be like,
I'm just saying, 50 hate Jay's ass.
That's your, well, you should go after Jay then, because that's not gonna hurt Jay.
But you know, a nigga like with Dame already being in the industry, you know, it's a lot of ways to soak up game. You know what I'm saying? He could be it could also be that too. Like you know, I ain't necessarily saying that, but if he did fuck with him, that you know, he's a nigga that know how to do shit. He a grinding ass nigga. And to get another nigga talking about you, because when you ain't around, that's like when you ain't around, I promote you all the time when you ain't around. You ain't gotta be here for me to talk about
I
you.
think he was just telling the story.
And even when you mad at me, when a nigga mad at you, they get you the most pussy. They get you the most shit. Man, fuck that nigga. And then you walk in the building, motherfucker like, oh, you don't seem so bad.
I think 50 was just telling the story and threw Dame's name in there because it's part of the story.
Then Dame said some
I
shit.
really got paid $1 million to sign on the label. I really got paid $1 million. Dame gonna tell me $1 million wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't got no money right now. You know what I'm saying?
But then Dame came and said something.
Exactly. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this right there. That was just 50 telling a story.
But I ain't talking about 50. I'm talking about Dame.
But you sat there and said that 50 is doing. 50 said something.
Anything
just to
he
get
said,
him
if he
mad.
said Paul Clark, anything,
can't say
nigga, you'll
nothing.
be through the
I
roof.
just listened to you. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You just sat there and said 50 Cent is doing this basically on purpose. That's why he said that, just to stir it up. I'm throwing you an alley-oop. That's why you're talking about let's do a battle or whatever. No, he just told his
That
story,
is not how I
a
explain
true
that,
story.
You're
He
wrong.
just-
You're wrong.
You compared
Rewind the tape.
you
You're
compared-
wrong again.
You compared it to the Chameleonaire when I said something nasty to the Chameleonaire so he could say something back to me to boost his career up. And you know, and that's what you compared it to. I said something nasty about
I
Dame
use that
Dash.
as a reference. It's definitely
That's
could be
the same
compared
thing.
to, because in business, you don't stop doing
I'm
business
saying
just
50
because
Cent
you moved on to a
when
new
50
business
Cent was
situation.
talking,
What are you talking
he had
about?
no idea. When 50 Cent was talking, you know what I'm saying? His energy and all that wasn't to say, I want to see what this nigga gonna say next. No, what I'm telling
No,
the
that's
story
not what I
because
said.
Dame
You
Dame
perfect.
Dash got touchy and Philly with it. I ain't got no money
That's
now.
what I said.
I ain't got no money now. So it's not an alley oop. I'm throwing or helping you. That's a helping. No,
I didn't say help. I said an alley oop, nigga. Whether it's good or bad, it's still an alley oop. If you
compared it
if
with
I
the
give you a
millionaire.
reason, if I give you a reason to talk about something, now you're relevant.
No, the world.
You're
didn't care-
relevant.
The world didn't care about it. Then nobody look at Dame Dash like
You're
Dame
relevant.
Dash said that. Oh my God, nobody said that. Dame Dash overheard it. You felt a certain type of way, and you trying to make yourself relevant again as far as the like most people don't even know who the fuck Dame Dash is. Take him to China. They know who 50 Cent is. White people know who 50 Cent is. Asians, Mexicans know who 50 Cent is. That's 50 Cent
Dame
right there.
Dash got a big name, bro.
50 is in so many damn movies. 50 Cent's name is being sold. The records is all that 50, 50. You mean to tell me that if 50 Cent walked into a mall, whites, blacks, Africans, like, oh my God, it's 50 Cent. Yes, they would. If Dame Dash do it, them people wouldn't even know that. If Parsons Avenue wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
I think
That's Dame
his
Dash.
association with Jay-Z.
It's always gonna make him he will always be a
To
celebrity.
you, to us, because we hip hoppers. You know, a rock and roller don't give a fuck about who he is. You know how many rock and rollers that we don't know and we don't give a fuck about?
He was managing rock and roll band.
That don't mean nothing. I'm talking about the face, the face. Whose face is more popular?
He got a rock and roll album.
It don't matter. That don't mean they bought it. That don't mean they bought it.
But at the same time,
got country.
I get what you're saying, but that's not from the perspective I was speaking on. I was just saying niggas just doing business, and you trying to create something where motherfuckers
And
are
you're not gonna do it in a diss.
speaking about your business. He not, because 50 said
tried,
what he said.
He tried.
Yeah, 50 said, it's like the nigga, it gave a nigga a chance to have to say something. So he like, nigga, he said what he said. He wasn't speaking derogatory about it, but with the way he said, he did shoot a shot, but he ain't got no money now.
Which made Dame respond.
Say,
Yeah.
right.
Which had nothing to do with
So when Dame said what he said, and then his teeth fell out, right? 50 said something about that. Then Dame went on about, oh, nigga, blah, blah, blah. No, matter of fact, that was part of the same video. When the teeth came out while he was talking about, you put the movie up and the network up, and I could do that because you're in position, whatever. So even with the nigga teeth coming out in the conversation about a
wasn't
nigga,
thinking about movies when he was talking about that.
but I'm just saying
50 wasn't.
Yeah,
publicity.
50 wasn't thinking about no movies at
No.
all. He
This
just told
was
us.
a response from
Yeah,
Dame
that's-
after,
Exactly.
Yeah.
after the conversation. with
Exactly.
50.
So I'm just saying
But the
that
original was
publicity.
about the $1 million worth
it's
of
about
game.
the publicity.
Did they really give you that? And 50 was just telling his story
Right,
about what
right.
happened when he signed, and then somebody said, you know what I'm saying, $1 million told him that $1 million wasn't nothing. When he was saying this, 50 wasn't talking about no movies. He wasn't thinking about no movies. So when Dame, you know what I'm saying, watch this right here. When 50 Cent said something about Chameleonaire, 50 Cent was thinking you're gonna do an album or a song and diss me back. You know what I'm saying? That's what the alley oop was. 50 Cent, when he was talking about that, ain't even thinking his brain movies, TV shows, you know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Anything
That's what
50
that
say,
guy
Probably
said.
was thinking
anything
about-
50, even anything almost Dame say about somebody, it's gonna be, if you somebody and Dame says something about you, even though he probably 50 get more views and more publicity, but Dame I see something almost about Dame every day. So
I don't.
even if Dame say something about you, and it's some shit, Dame he bring a publicity to motherfuckers too.
People talk about 50 Cent every single day. You gotta watch Power. You gotta watch all them shows that he keep doing over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? He's in them. You got killed in them. You know what I'm saying? And ooh, you came back to life in them. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. I don't hear nobody saying nothing about Dame Dash this, Dame Dash this.
In a
Dame
different
Dash
way.
that.
He's
in the-
relevant.
Definitely.
To hip hoppers,
His shit
the
is
black hip
relevant.
hoppers.
But that's who the main audience they start with first.
But you can tell that it's dying down.
Yeah.
His
But I'm not
relevancy
saying-
is
Yeah, your
dying
But I'm
relevancy
not
been
saying
dying
that.
down.
What I'm saying is that helps.
That did help.
50 saying something that makes a nigga like, well, the
He's
motherfucker that don't know who Dame Dash is now,
Nah,
he
And
said
I'm
Dame
telling-
and Dash.
telling
He ain't
you
just say
no.
Dame.
I'm telling you that when 50 Cent was telling his story, I got my $1 million. You see how happy 50 Cent
I'm not
was? No,
saying it was
imagine
wrong.
how happy he was when he was signing that, and then some nigga gonna look at you and belittle you and be like, "Psst, nigga, $1 million ain't shit." That hurt 50's soul. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So now I got to turn the tables. Now look at you. You ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's basically what he
That's
was saying.
all 50 was saying. He wasn't thinking
That's
movies.
what I'm saying.
He wasn't thinking I'm gonna help you. He ain't thinking we're gonna get together and do this.
What?
But
No,
that
he's
ain't
not.
what I said though, bro. All I said was
You thought
The
it was
shit-
an alley-oop for him.
No, that's not what I
Dame
said.
tried to
It's an alley oop
capitalize.
regardless.
Yes, Dame is trying to
Listen, it's an
capitalize.
alley oop regardless
No,
if
it's
he
not.
did it. It is. It's an
50's gonna
alley oop
ignore
regardless.
him.
That's just if I do something for you like that in the same
You
situation.
saying for.
You
You keep
50
saying for you. 50 ain't doing it for nobody. I guarantee you this right there. 50, even if
What
you say,
I'm
let's
saying
do a movie
is,
challenge,
no matter.
50 gonna ignore him.
What
You know
I'm
You're
saying
not gonna
is,
you ain't
bro,
gonna come up off my name. I bet you he ignore him.
bro, he hasn't ignored him. He said more shit.
No, I'm talking about. Are they doing movies? A movie
It does,
competition?
who knows? You would never know
They will
until it
never
happened.
do one. They will never do one.
You would
I'm
never
not
know
about to
until
make
it
you
happened.
relevant.
But the
I'm
point
never gonna
I'm
make you
making
relevant.
is,
You can make a movie.
the
and
bottom line
I will
point
never
I'm making
compare
is,
to
if a
yours.
nigga mention you that's somebody and relevant, it helps. Now, necessarily, if he's trying to help him or not, he ain't got to be trying to help him, but he still helped him. Now, he
But
might
Lord
not be
C.
looking at it
Tucker-
like, if I say Paul's name, it's going to make this nigga known. It
But
would.
Laura C. Tucker, Tupac called her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that she all old and she's doing everything that you see out of rap music right now that everybody frowning upon. She was trying to stop it. He called her bitches. Ice Cube called her bitch. That didn't help her. You know what I'm saying? Anybody say something to you
Yeah,
negative?
yeah, they put her in
hip-hop-
publicity
No,
and
she
she
was
was
in
in the
she was in
eye.
publicity to begin with because they kept suing her. The whole
It
battle
kept
was
it back. It kept
No.
it back and forth.
No,
I'm not saying that they did it like, oh, I'm going to do this to help her. No, that's not what I said. You fuck up niggas' words. That's not what I
Is
said.
that not what he said?
All
He
I
threw him
said-
an alley-oop.
He did. Whether he tried to do it on purpose or not, nigga, he don't have to do it on purpose. It's still an alley oop. Cause he know a nigga like
No, it's
Dame.
not, 'cause he
A
knows
nigga
he's
like
wrong.
Dame can't shut the fuck up.
Watch this right
So
here.
that'll keep a nigga talking about
You
it.
know how many people diss Jay-Z and Jay-Z didn't even diss him
That
back?
don't got that
You
to
know
do
why?
with it.
Because if I do that, it'll help you. I guarantee you 50 Cent, I don't care if you make a
He already
million
said
movies.
something.
I'm not about to. No, he said something, but I'm not going to do no movie competition with you.
It ain't, fuck the
He's
movie
never gonna do
competition. It ain't about the movie
Yes, it
competition.
is.
It's about the nigga saying something now, nigga trending. I ain't say he said it to
When the
get him trending. He didn't say it to get Dame trending. He said something in his story. Dame responded. By Dame responding like, oh, this nigga said something about me. Now, motherfuckers, he probably got 1 million, 2 million views off of that. He made money off
You
of
said he's throwing that
50
man an alley-oop, just like how he did with Chameleonaire. But
No, I
Chameleonaire
did not.
didn't bite.
No, I didn't say just like. Rewind the tape.
Yeah, watch it. You gonna see it.
Rewind it. We're going to
'Cause
click
you-
that.
Who
Because I
said-
didn't say just
who
like.
said-
I said, because I'm
He
thinking,
said he did it before.
I'm thinking when you make a second or a third response, bro.
That's an argument.
When you make a second or third response, now you're doing it for publicity.
That's an argument. That ain't nothing but an argument right there.
If you say something, if you were relevant, if you say something and I'm relevant to shit, if you say something, we get the first one is one thing, the second one, but now third, fourth, fifth, nigga, now it's
just an
publicity.
argument. No, it's just an argument. That's all it is.
Publicity.
It's an
I feel
argument.
like Dame trying to ride the coattail.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So,
saying.
he know about publicity or getting in where he fit in, basically. And he knows that if he say something about 50, then the world is watching 50 right now. So motherfuckers is gonna pay attention.
And 50 petty, he gonna say
Yeah,
something
I'm about
back.
to say that. 50 gonna say something about anybody that says something about him.
Yeah. Especially Dame, just
Yeah.
because of Rockefeller. He said something about buying the half of Rockefeller.
Yeah, the third he said niggas 12 million.
Yeah, so he definitely gonna shit on Rockefeller every chance he get. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that.
Yeah.
But the thing was, his teeth came out, and the nigga said,
Hold on.
my dentures came out, my grills came out. I gotta get them locked in.
But you know what though? When the nigga's teeth came out, right? The teeth that came out was white, and then he put in the fucking diamond shits. It didn't look like the them shits that fell out wasn't shiny, nigga.
I ain't see the shininess.
So he might got the different pop ins because on the picture it showed him the iced out shit. And I seen him in an interview with iced out shit, but then when he was talking to, if you pay attention when he was talking, his mouth was white.
I remember the fine print said that we wasn't supposed to talk about something, and I heard that word at least 18 times between the both of y'all.
Well,
I'm not saying it's in fine print. You ain't heard me say that word not one time. It fell out of his mouth, and it fell back because I didn't see this in his mouth.
I apologize. That's breach of contract. Well, I'm sorry.
He said personally, I didn't see no.
On that note, RawWay Show podcast.
I gotta take with some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Morpheus Kitchen with ain't no ingredients missing. Listen, I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha ha. Thank you, Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup.
Our famous kitchen. Holler around us. We got you. 614-556-2174. Boom. That was funny. Are you really
Threw me for a minute. Damn, what the fuck? We said we weren't gonna talk about bad teeth. Is the line still up?
Yeah.
You didn't even look at it.
It is.
The YouTube live, but not the Facebook.
How you know where it say that boat? It's a video.
You should say something over in the same place.
No, it's showing both of them.
I'm saying over on the far side, over on the left side.
Yeah, it's showing both of them.
You're right. All the way. It should say something about the internet or something.
The word about is live burger air. Please use keyframe of 4.
Remember how I went out the last time? So,
We'll see if that's what it's doing then.
going in and out.
But that's because of the is that because of the
Internet.
yeah. Oh snap. There you
Derek left.
No, he didn't.
go. He sleep.
Oh, you going to the movies? Derek,
Fell out.
you going to movies?
He stretched out. So.
She supposed to call him when she's ready.
I know something was going on. You got those good kick doors on.
You done went and bought her outfit. She about to go home and get dressed, and I'm gonna call you when I'm ready.
Call you when I'm ready.
She has the reds on right now.
Where's
Red out there. Tell me, stop smoking every day, bro. Release stress, bro. Life. Life is real. Give it a break.
What you stressed at, bruh?
Punch somebody in the face. You be alright.
Yeah, what?
Punch somebody in the face. You be alright.
What's next, you know?
The school shooting shit.
You don't gotta do that. We jump right into the what's the name, y'all?
Back into the raw peen.
Hey, but how many more minutes we got?
One more segment.
What you got lined up, Paul?
We can about to bring that food down too.
Huh, Paul?
There you go.
What's that?
Oh, Derek here now. We got to feed Derek.
What kind of what is them again? Shrimp burgers?
Yeah.
What sauce you put on it?
It's one of the sauce we got. See, we make our own sauce. So we don't buy sauce.
Bro, I made some ribs, bro. Last batch of ribs I had.
You made it.
Was in the refrigerator.
That try? You want a tray? I got brisket. You want a tray?
No, but the thing is, I seen some shit where a motherfucker coated that shit with the seasoning.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So my shit was salted in a motherfucker.
Well, it gotta be. You gotta watch your salt. That's why I blend my own shit together, and I adjust how much salt I put in my shit.
I ain't put no. It was seasoning.
Seasoning got salt in it.
I know. I'm just saying. This shit, like if I watch a recipe, that whole motherfucker be red.
Yeah, because they ain't like paprika and whatever in it.
They probably put other shit in.
Okay.
Yeah, peppers and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna get the dehydrated.
What the fuck?
You put the sauce on it, that sweet and that salt they'll go together like the
Nah, that shit came through the sauce. I was like, God damn.
Sweet and
What the fuck? Sweet, salty, fucking man, this shit.
That
I'll
ear feel
fuck
great.
it.
She yeah, that's what I do. But I take that shit and mix that shit like and now I don't even really use salt like that. I just be using accent.
Word.
Yeah,
So that's low sodium.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of that either.
Yeah, but you can use more accent. Like if I usually make like a big thing of the season. So I mix all that shit in and mix the accent in to the ratio, like to where it ain't gotta be a lot of salt, but it'll pull that a little bit of that flavor you trying to get with salt. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
yeah. So say if I got like one of the things I got like that, I got a coffee rub that I put on the brisket, right? So I say I don't even measure the shit. I just put the shit in there, and when I get to the end, pour. Well, then I'm gonna use this much accent and see how it go. You know what I'm saying? So I put this much coffee, instant coffee in it. Then I use this much garlic, this much onion powder, and pepper, and you know what I'm saying. And then at the end, I'll put the accent in that shit and whisk that shit together. And taste it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can taste it, and then you have to just add more of that shit you didn't put in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And to the screen out the salt, you know what I mean? But if like you making a pork rub, brown sugar, you even use regular white sugar, even though white sugar ain't really good for you like that. But in cooking, when you don't eat ribs every day, you know what I'm saying? If you making a rub, you know what I'm saying? It's fun because I don't give a fuck what you do. Brown sugar shit. And you mix anything almost together and put that on the motherfucking ribs and let the motherfuckers go at a decent heat to start browning them. And if you got that coating on them, you let them sit like you said, it'll create a crust on it. And then when you pull it off away from the fire and just get the shit like that crust, you know.
Yeah, I figure out my rub.
Because I'm so cold, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You hear me? I ain't gonna hold you. I'll put that motherfucking brisket on, don't even touch that bitch. And just keep fucking with the fire. And just throw some shit on that motherfucker come up. I don't never got no burnt ends, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Add the fire.
Well,
adding charcoal.
Well, that's what I do. Well, charcoal, this is the method I use now, which is the dopest method for me until I get me a torch. But I just take some charcoal that's already lighter. You know, you just add the lighter to it. And then I pour other charcoals over that. You know what I'm saying? So I just use the lighter charcoal, the instant charcoal to light the fire. Let that shit turn into real charcoals and then pour regular charcoals over that. So then that oxygen, all that goes.
Ignite them?
Yeah.
Well, the ones that don't need no lighter fluid?
Yeah, but I having to use lighter fluid because you don't want to have to use lighter fluid if you don't. You know what I mean? You used to do that and you take some motherfuckers. And then you don't want to, because I remember a long time ago, I used to make the mistake of, I would clean my grill and I would use lighter fluid on the grill and shit like that and let it catch on fire. You don't want to do that because that could give you lighter fluid flavor and shit. So I try to find the easiest way to light it without fucking shit. And that's what works now. So once it's done that, then I sit the wood on it. I ain't got to fuck with it. You know what I mean? Charcoal no more. I just sit wood on it and, move it around when it need to be moved around. I go down there and fuck with every 2-3 hours, baby. It's like it's in the oven. Right. It's like it's in the oven, baby. You ain't got to turn that bitch over or nothing. And then I'll take a pop can, whatever, nigga. As long as it's getting that moisture, that heat, it's creating humidity. That's going to be moisture. I don't need all that shit. I used to do all that shit.
Spray shit on it.
Fuck all that. Seasoning is on it. It's smoking and it's getting moisture through humidity. And then that baby, you taste it. You said, you gotta touch it. I don't gotta touch it.
I gotta get my rub together.
Yeah, this Playboy, that play rub, Cause I got a couple. I got one that I like for pork. I got one I like for beef. You know what I mean? I don't really fuck with the brown sugar and shit like. But the coffee one has been my multi-purpose as of lately. I've been putting that shit on everything. Like when it cooks and that shit caramelizes, that shit turn anything good. But I usually use for beef. I usually use a more simpler shit that just let the beef be natural. Got a natural flavor. But when I use the ribs, like it's like you can play with that shit. And I'ma fuck niggas up though when I get that dehydrator. I get that dehydrator, it's gonna be a fucking wrap. Because I don't give a damn what it is. It's gonna be dehydrated, then throw that motherfucker in the grinder or the fucking Ninja. Turn that shit into powder too, baby. That's what I'm gonna do with the raw elixir. The tea I make when I get sick. People get sick. It don't taste good, but you put some honey in it. And it'll kick that cold out you, the ammonia, everything. It'll kick all that shit out you. All natural flavor. And I remember I used to take that out off of when I lived off of Blaine. I never used to get sick out there. Never. And then I was sick here, like, man, you know what? When I used to make that tea all the time, I never used to be sick. Come on, I catch COVID out this bitch. I think it was my asthma fucking up.
All right.
Yeah. It's the RawWay Show podcast with RawWay and Paul Clark, and I'm your boy Raw Sauce.
This is Paul Clark.
We also got some additions in the building. We got the homeboy Big Dev in this bitch,
My contextual address.
and Paul on the phone, and we got my nigga Big D up in this bitch, Santana Banger.
What up? What up?
Oh shit. We got a delivery. We got deliverance. Our famous kitchen is dropping off the goods.
So I guess you're gonna have to have these over here. Sir, these two are yours. I request.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
they got cake too. Look at that, Paul Clark.
Banana.
Hold on though, you might pop one of them
The
babies
cake
up
is
for,
banana.
Oh, that's
and let everybody know what this is.
Banana
Damn,
cream.
I offered you some,
Like the address.
Baby girl
some
right
Three
there.
Musketeers. You got a whole banana. Yeah, man, I thought man, you had your eyes set on something else.
What?
You still? I want candy. I still want some candy. Still got
No,
some candy.
man,
No,
look
shit.
at all this.
I mean, one minute if you want to pop it on my oven, you
No,
know.
I did. I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Mhm. Yeah, that looks good.
Man, look. My mouth is still watering, but I ain't ate mine yet
No.
today. But these two
Show
are
them,
the
pop them up and show them on the camera then.
I'll
In this
go
famous kitchen.
when I leave here.
Let me
That's
move my
the
hair out
banana?
the way.
No, the cake right there.
Oh, okay.
On the camera right there. Put it.
Let me get a prettier picture.
Well, they all pretty.
But they
What are you showing us today? Famous kitchen. What do you got right there?
I have shrimp burgers. These shrimp burgers, multiple pieces of shrimp and thick shrimp and with
Camera right there.
our famous fries.
Right there.
Where we at? Right here.
Put it.
Okay. All right.
Tilt it a little bit. Show them what it is.
Okay. All right. Our famous fries. I don't want to touch it because my gloves is off. So, but yeah, they y'all won't go to sleep.
Feel rich today. Shrimp burgers.
Y'all gonna go to sleep.
Show
Y'all
Paul
gonna go
Clark
to
that
sleep
little
off
shrimp
of
burger.
this.
Did you see it?
You said what?
You have it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that, what kind of cake is that? You done
Oh,
bought
this
cake.
is banana cake.
Banana cake.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But the sauce I made it.
she got ice cream.
I love it because I originally made it for a seafood oil and it was gone.
Don't do
Oh
it,
yeah,
damn
you
it.
can take that home. You got ice
Don't
cream.
do it.
What?
She's
I
trying
said,
to
you got ice
scare
cream
you,
in your
man.
Come here, stick butt. This is my granddaughter.
She got ice cream.
That was gonna be high tomorrow, buddy.
What's up?
I mean, I don't do
Cassie
that
Jones,
extra
say hi,
shit.
y'all.
Like, I mean, I know you were supposed to eat it.
Yeah.
I know we had two
Sugar,
diabetics.
sugar, buddy.
I know we had two diabetics. That's why, for real, that's why I stopped. I stopped eating icy. That's really the reason why I don't do the icy. No, no.
Dropping in all
Y'all
the
can
good
have the
goodies.
cake, but I mean, I'm not about to. No, we gonna figure this out. Half cake, no icing.
Look, I already had some apple pie, ice cream.
I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna lie, I had a whole thing from the cookout. I got half of that, and I smashed it. But
I took a big ass piece home, nigga. Got up the next morning. That goddamn Jameer.
Smashed that.
I'm saying, it's like three
That
little
pie was
drops
that
of
apple pie was huge though.
like, why
That
did
apple
you
pie
just
was
eat?
huge.
Look, like, why did you just eat it all?
That's what I asked him. I said, why you need these three little motherfuckers?
Eat it all right. And
Got
you
my
put
mouth
the
all
shit in
set
the
up for
trash.
some milk,
It
for
wasn't
some
no
orange
apple
juice.
for the
And ain't no.
motherfucker.
Why would they do that? Why? That's just stupid.
Hey, Keisha told me where she got it from because I like to make it, but sometimes when you get like apple pies and stuff like that, they be good at the store.
Yeah.
She got them from Giant Eagle, and I remember.
And they
them.
do be having the big
And
pies and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and it was a big, nice size.
It was,
Oh,
it was huge.
yeah, sure will.
Well, we appreciate you,
Yeah, I
Famous
appreciate it.
Kitchen.
Thank you.
Mm,
And holler at us. We got you.
yes.
Give us our information.
Our Famous Kitchen, 614-556-2174. Our Famous Kitchen, Instagram, Facebook.
And what y'all got coming? Like right now.
Oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, relaunch, wingdings and things.
Free lunch?
No, hell no, not free, not free.
Relaunch.
But relaunch, the start off is with the wingdings. So it's football
The big
season
ding
at that
meal.
time. The big ding.
What'd you get in the
There
big ding meal?
You get
Oh.
wait a minute. You get 4
Big ding.
drums. You get 4 big dings. You get 4 big things. You get some fried green tomatoes. You get some French fries. And I'm not gonna lie, I always put something in between, so you never know. But
And
that's like the main.
Cake.
But
And
that's
cake.
it. Oh, always the cake. You see, you got
Cake
cake.
is free always.
Always the cake. And actually, this weekend I think I'm gonna do cookies. But
All right. Well, tap in to
That's
Famous
it.
Kitchen and every, you know. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
You just dancing.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to go.
No. This my sidekick right now.
Oh.
Yeah, this my sidekick. Wherever
Good
I'm at,
energy, Famous Kitchen. We appreciate it. Bye, cat.
Right by that corner store,
My sidekick. She done left her brothers up there and everything. Let me go make coffee over there.
Where you at?
Okay.
So,
There, didn't know you was down there.
getting back to the,
I didn't bring you a plate. Didn't know you was down there.
we gotta get Derek right. I forgot
I'm about to
D.
get, I'm about to
Big
get
D
you
was over there.
I ain't know, I'm about to.
Get
all I gotta
Big
do
D
is
together.
surprise. I know. I didn't know you was down there.
Hey, man. It's like, talking all soft and shit.
I look outside to look for a nigga.
She said she was bringing you up back, man.
It's enough, man. You touch your shoulders and shit. Hey, man.
I look outside to look for no nigga. And you better not beat the horn, because I really ain't coming out. I'll be back there.
And Sean is a testament to that.
You goddamn right. So, Paul, I was just gonna touch back because you didn't really get to go there a little bit. Playboy said to go back to the raw opinion, but you did speak on that. Paul kind of gave his analogy on what he thought about that as well too.
I don't think he finished it because it was off air.
Right. On how you felt about
It was on the live though.
it is on the live.
Definitely.
So
You have to tune into the live part to see what you
Paul
had
Carr
missed.
had to say on the live. So we do got some crazy shit that happened this week also. And I do, we try to stay on hip hop as much as possible. And life situations that actually happen in the world as much as possible. We be talking shit and stuff, and we try not to be like, we're not a news show. What it is we give opinions about the things that be happening in the world. If we speaking about stuff around the world, not, if it's Ohio, Columbus, or wherever fucked up shit be happening at. You know what I mean? Because you never know down to the last person in the situation. It could be a family member or just the way the world goes and how it make you feel about shit. and we all have an opinion.
A
When-
raw opinion.
A raw opinion
At that.
at that. And what was in the news about? I want to know how y'all feel about the was it Appalachian? Sometimes I'll be having to ask about certain shit because I don't got my glasses on, so.
I think it's Appalachian, Georgia.
Appalachia, Georgia, high school shooting. I'm gonna pull up a little bit of it and let them speak on it because it's a terrible situation, and I want to give a big shout out to the people down there in Appalachia, Georgia. It's not funny, but I was.
You go to hell. You go to hell, man.
Taken to area hospitals
Hold on.
with injuries, and the suspect is alive and still. And we continue to follow breaking news at this hour at 4 o'clock. At least 4 people are dead after a mass shooting at Appalachia High School, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. And here's what we know right now. An additional 9 people were taken to area hospitals with injuries, and the suspect is alive and still in custody. We have been covering this ever since reports of that shooting started coming in just after 9:30 today.
That's right. So to give you an idea of where exactly this is happening, we're talking about Appalachia High School. This is in Barrow County, about 45 miles away from Atlanta, about an hour, depending on what the traffic is like. And tonight we do have team coverage. We want to start with 11 Alive's Ron Jones, who is live for us at the school. Ron, we know that
Okay,
there's
we're gonna listen to
information
Ron
coming in.
first.
We did just hear that a press conference is supposed to be coming down here in about a half hour, 4:30.
Yeah, we're monitoring that situation right now, Faith, but I tell you, I just can't imagine. I'm a dad. I'm a grandpa. I can't imagine getting that call. Can't imagine getting that text from family and friends, maybe the student, maybe your child, maybe teachers, or maybe you have a staff member that works here at Appalachia High School, and you're wondering, is everything okay? And so my heart goes out to them, a lot of prayers for them as well. As we were walking up here to the high school, we saw a line of folks who were, these were mainly parents and their children. They were walking down the street about a mile away from where their cars are parked. Everyone's looking down, everyone's sad. We saw tears as well, and understandably so, right? For you to get this type of message, especially when you learn later on that 4 people have been confirmed dead, multiple people injured at the same time. So of course you're going to be concerned, not only just for your child, but you're going to be concerned for the other students as well, and those parents too. Now let me just set the scene for you. Being a former law enforcement officer, I know that this entire high school is considered a crime scene. So there's a heavy police presence behind me. They have to go from room to room, process each room. I don't care if it's
That
a
enough, you
classroom
think?
or if it's a custodian
I'm gonna
closet.
go a little
They
longer.
still have to process
I
the
can play
entire
on what's
high
his
school before they can
Okay.
actually
And they charge the parents.
Huh?
And they charge the parents.
Charge the grandfather or the dad?
I believe it was father.
The father. That's where I was talking about. The father was knowing in this, like,
I
all
don't
that
know
shit.
if it's knowing.
Yeah.
He was a part of it, right?
Yeah,
He knew he was gonna do it. I alleged heard that.
I think he was giving him access to the guns.
Right.
Yeah, he bought him.
Yeah, and I think that's so unfair though that they do that
Yeah.
over and over again. They charge the parents. Like the parents ain't gonna all kids lie to their parents. They all do. Like the other one, this is you're going hunting. Okay, have fun. But you went, to go fuck up the president or the vice. I mean,
Right.
the ex-president. You know what I'm saying? You didn't tell me this is what you're about to do.
That's real shit.
But I think with him, something happened before that.
Like I believe, they was telling him like your son weird. Yeah, but I believe he got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like this, is what I don't understand. How come, like the ones that they catch that do the school shootings, you never put it out there why he did it. Are y'all not gonna ask him why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Right.
I'm pretty sure y'all never tell their side. You never ever tell their side. They just
And they gotta ask him that.
Yeah.
So they just don't put that out there.
yeah, they don't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to make the victims, you know what I'm saying, that are laid out on the ground to look like the bad guys.
Right.
And the people already know, like, a lot of them school shooters, man, they stomp you, they humiliate, they literally put in your face in the toilet and all that, and then enough is enough.
That's true. And it's crazy because you know, like being a father and a grandfather now and all that. You worry about that type shit with your kids too. You know what I'm saying? Like I always worry. Like I didn't the first batch of kids I really didn't worry about it this much.
Batch. Like they puppies. Yeah, by the next batch.
With my older children, I didn't. With my older children, I didn't really worry so much. But with say with Lashana and the way things seem today in society, you know what I mean? Because of I don't know. I worry about that more before when she was coming up in school about how kids treated each other and act towards each other, and I used to always try to do a check on you straight. You ain't nobody punking you, ain't nobody taking your shit, and you ain't letting nobody. You know what I mean? Because I was bullied.
Bully kids never tell.
Yeah, I was bullied. Like at Leewood and shit. But in our days, it seemed like well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I just remember there was this black dude named Ricky, man. He used to, and I was scared of him and shit. And then one day, I don't know what happened. One day, we got in a fight. He punched me in my face, and then I beat him up. And then, like after that, then I saw him in a whole nother fucking light. Like
he looked smaller.
I was smaller than him. You know what I'm saying?
He looked smaller.
Yeah, he looked small as fuck. He a bitch. Then he became a bitch ass. That might have been the birth of me calling niggas bitch ass niggas because he was trying to be tough every day and he was black as hell. His Jerry curl wasn't good as mine that my mom used to make my shit. And he used to have chapped lips or white lips all the time. But later on we became friends and shit. But I always worry about that shit with my daughter and I would be trying to. And like Paul said, they'll never tell you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be, soon as they get to school, be, give me that. Yeah. Break yourself. No lunch money. Right, D?
You know because you used to do some of these things.
No, but he dead serious, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I did. And I did used to do fucked up shit like that. I ain't gonna front on you, bro. And I, like, being older, I look at it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, damn, and the bullying don't stop in middle school, high school, and all that.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah, it goes on for the rest of your life. So nigga used to call you stinking ass Tina. You stinking ass Tina forever. You are not just stinking ass Tina through high school. Yeah. Because I do that to motherfuckers.
That's a real story right here.
Yeah.
Real story. Stinking Jenkins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stinking Jenkins.
I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him at the city center. You know, when the city center was, you know what I'm saying? We grown now, like Stinking Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? And he had gave me his look, and he looking down like, damn, he got his kids and shit. Well, Dad, I've never heard that word before.
Damn,
but that follows you from middle school. Like if somebody is bullying you, you know, in elementary school, next you know you about to go to a middle school. I mean, you know, about to go to middle school. Them same bullies is going with you. Yeah. And then there's new bullies at that school. They just watch me take your shit. Now you got that dude over like, oh, shit is that easy? I'm taking this shit first. Because I swear to God, dude, I grew up with, we was like this, and I used to always tell him, you know what I'm saying? Punch him in his face, you know what I'm saying, or something. You know, we in free lunch. We at the table. I'll give you a milk for your cookie. I'll give you my cold pack for your hot pack, and everybody trading food and all that. And he would be like, I can't. He ain't even opening nothing. I can't. Why? It's so-and-so's. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
that's penitentiary.
Like,
it was some shit like that in the joint.
He's still in the line. He's still in the line. He is still in the line.
And I remember like when nigga used to it was 3 dudes I had an altercation with, and 2 of them I thought it was a mutual respect, and then end up having to fight them and beat them up at Leewood. But the first dude was a bully, and then we became cool. The other 2 dudes we was cool, and then had to get and then got into it. You know what I'm saying? And being young, nigga, a nigga had the instincts to be like, you got me fucked up, nigga, at an early age. Like, I'm not, especially after I done kicked Ricky's ass, nigga. I'm riding a new horse, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna beat that nigga up. You nigga, what? You know what I mean?
Nigga, wrong move, man.
And I remember, I think I said something about this before. My dude, and we cool to this day, but I wonder if him do the same thing that I do, because every time I see him, I go back to that moment, right? All the way 40, 42 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go back to the moment or whatever grade I was going to Leewood when we was friends, and he was kind of like, because remember the movie The Bodyguard, when it was like the little dude and then he had the big dude as his bodyguard? I was at school like that. I had dude like, but it wasn't like I was some punk, like I couldn't fight, but I had me a goon. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened. We got into it and it was picture day. Remember, did I say this before? I had my mom's had me with the silky type button-up shirt. It was like cream or something. Had the gold stitch like shits in the shirt because they used to make plaid shirts and certain shirts like that with the gold stitches and shit in it. Corduroys. Picture day, right? And I don't know what he got sorty at me about. I don't know what I did. I might have been being me, that I, like whatever the fuck. And we got into a fight and that motherfucker beat me up. But my whole shit behind it was I'm not supposed to get dirty. I ain't supposed to get dirty. My mom told me not to get dirty. So that motherfucker beat me up, bloody my nose and everything. All I'm worried about is my mom getting in trouble by my mom, like she said.
This is just a fight or a bully situation.
He was my friend, and then he went to bully me. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went on to bully me, so it became a fight. Because afterwards, you know what I mean, where I stood up for myself in the situation, because he bloodied my nose, and then I went home, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember what the fuck happened when I went home. I got in trouble or something for having blood on my shirt. And he might have beat me up because I was fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he was dirty.
You never get your get back.
Yeah, but I did. I did
never
the next
get
day.
the heart to do it, so that hate builds up more and more and more to the point where I could just imagine it's like you don't want to be here no more. But I'd be damned if I take myself out.
I got that
you still walking
back.
around. So I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get some of the ones that was laughing.
Yeah,
you know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
gonna be like a school shooter?
I mean, you can see that I can empathize.
I don't want to shoot nobody. I got his ass.
I can empathize with a school shooter because I done seen kids crying, in the bathroom, like on recess, instead of being outside with the other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna sit there and cry. I done seen like the bully person, like you the coolest, one of the cool kids in the school, and the teachers favor you. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't give a fuck about that bullied kid. So there's really nobody to go to. And if I tell on you and you get suspended, it's okay. You hang around 13 people, they gonna get me on the school bus. They gonna get me when I get home. You get beat up and you take the long way home from school.
You know what though? I know for you being in the project, not to hate on that. I'm not hating that because that's a community. But I know that shit was a little different for y'all than like us being on like the street numbers or the street names.
Because so wider.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that. That was crazy because when we lived out there off E-Lane and shit like that, it was like that. Yeah. And all them fucking apartments, and it was like everybody know everybody in everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, you might live down in them apartments, but the bus stop is right here. Or some shit like that.
Try to reason with dude, you know what I'm saying? Like you are dying 1,000 times over and over again. Every time you see him, you got to go a different way. Or them, because he had a lot of them. A lot of bullies, you know what I'm saying?
And that's where he stand. That's where he looked good at for himself.
Even if you walking with some little girl, and you see them, you know they're going to torment you right in front of her. So you got to make up excuse. I left my books. And you got to abandon ship and all that. I'm like, instead of fighting them one good, you didn't got to win. That person will know, like, okay, he fight back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Respect.
But all you doing is making a 5-year ass whooping. An ass whooping lasts 5 years because they still catch you, they still punch on you, they still do this, still try to drown you at the swimming pool and all that right there. When you could have got all those punches all out in just one day. Yeah, he never would take my advice.
Real shit. And you can do that too. Because my dad always used to be like, shit, you can pick up something, nigga, ain't nothing wrong with that. I always try to knuckle a nigga down though.
Jones be like, I told Jamie, don't be a prize fighter, be a surprise fighter. Pick up something.
That's gang right there. That's all. That's gang. Nigga, you sit here trying to pull your pants up.
I tell my daughters, don't support that, bro. You see them picking on them. You know what I'm saying? If you can, stand up for them. My youngest one do that. She would stand up for the weaker people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because bullies don't. I hate when counselors be like, you learned that at home. You must have said, no, that's who the fuck you are. You find thrill, you know what I'm saying, in punching somebody that can't beat you. That's why you pick the weaker one.
I remember, and it's funny as hell, but R.I.P. to Tommy D. Today is Tommy D's birthday. But I remember I took Tierra out on Gilbert with me one day. We went over Mike's, was fucking around on Gilbert. And some kids was bullying Dre's kids. And Tierra's like, what? Who are they? You know, like, went over there and checked all they had. To this day, that Tierra got a respect from Lil Dre and Shaylin, you know what I'm saying? Because she fucking went over there like, y'all want to be messing with my little cousins or something.
She's always been motherly.
Yeah. And shut that shit down. Like, the kids across the street, they ain't know her. She went over there.
Remember that movie Lucas?
Yeah. I love that's one of my favorites.
That's what I think of when I think of school shooters. I think his face pops up.
Yeah.
His face.
Who is that? Is that Leonardo Connect? Who played Lucas? Nah, dude with he played the Stand By Me, didn't he? Dude, he played that. Corey, one of the Corys.
No,
he dead now. That Corey dead. Yeah.
And I think they all know that's the type that you look for. Because if you notice, like when there's a school shooting, you got the police officer, they like, come on. You know, they don't look at the black people. They don't look at no Mexicans or nothing like that. We got our hold on. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the niggas ain't on that shit like, nigga, please. I'm gonna shoot my homeboy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot the guy. I'm gonna shoot the guy that got a problem with.
Right, I'm gonna shoot the nigga I've been hustling with for 10 years.
Or you'll probably have a African American dude. You know, somebody done told him he got it in his in his book bag or his locker or something. And that's how you got found out. Because you just got that on and really it's probably for protection or you just want to show it off.
I remember I don't know why they did it. It was a sweep at school for nigga had guns and they was sweeping all. And I remember my homeboy, I am not gonna say his name because I don't want him to have to relive that bullshit again in his life. But it was like right outside because I ain't gonna front. I was stacked up with what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And I was nervous than a motherfucker. Like, damn, I had that shit on the nigga, boy. I ain't leave that shit in no locker or nothing. And they found a strap in his locker. I'm thinking like, I go to the same school, nigga. It ain't that serious here in South, motherfucker. Like you might get into it, but it ain't like that, motherfucker. Like, but that nigga, they walked his ass right about that motherfucker.
Yeah, it wasn't that serious probably for you, but I'm pretty sure.
But I knew him, so I knew like he had hands, and like he was respected. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I just thought. Like, damn, nigga, like, we at school, like, you know, I can understand when we leave and go home, but...
Even that south, under them stairs where the cafeteria was, and you can go out that back door or whatever, you know, them was where the nobody's ate. You know what I'm saying? Where the people that, you know, you getting bullied, that's where you ate.
Yeah, they did. But I did a lot of battling at the step. When you go out them steps right there, it's the murder niggas out there. Paul had a technical, had to walk for a second. But yeah, so our heart go out to, from the RawWay Show podcast, our heart goes out to their family. We hope justice is served in situations like this. This ain't a situation like where it's good guy against bad guy. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? But you still, like Paul Clark said, you don't know who or why this may be a reason of somebody doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because the bullying, that's part of the raw opinion was about for me also, to even with the bullying and all the different things like that. You never know what's going on. And as parents, we need to really take the time and try to know our kids. I don't think you should be your kid's friend, but I think you should be a friendly parent and try to create that atmosphere or that bond where you and your children can talk. I don't think you should be your kid's friend, but I think you need to be able to have an open shit where you and the kids can talk, conversate, and they tell you about if you can get them to speak on things. Because when we was growing up, my mom never really asked me no questions like that. Not saying she was bad for it or good for it.
I think it was a different time, different era, different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was different.
It was. And that's what I'm saying. Like now it seems more, a lot of parents are more, because like Paul always say, and I agree with him totally 100%, when he say we created this generation and the generation that our children are making. Because, you know, everybody used to be mad, like, I ain't gonna do my kids like that. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And it started creating a bunch of soft ass kids because we would take it. Sometimes you got to take a lick. You do what you got to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you say like have conversation with your mom about it or your parents about it.
Yeah.
That's never gonna happen.
Well, no, I'm saying if we can create a good enough relationship to maybe possibly, because that's a fight, not necessarily a fight, but that's a thing within itself to try to get the kids to open up and speak about different things. But if you can accomplish that goal, but a lot of times, like I was saying, my mom really never did none of that. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be embarrassing though.
It's embarrassing, but I think today kids are more in a open conversation situation. It seems because like when we having a lot of suicides, a lot of homicides, and different things like that, it seems like the kids are always saying that they need somebody to talk to. So if you maybe ignoring it or don't take the time to really talk to your kid, even if they don't want to talk about it, I think at least trying to check in on it and
they'll tell somebody, their peers,
yeah,
before they tell an adult. Because an adult, I'm going down to that school right now. That's the embarrassing part. That's what you don't want your
That's
mama
what
at
I
that bus stop. You don't want your mama. You mean, Colleen. You know, it's a lot of shit. You know, I personally did not have no bullies. You know, no, give me this or none of that right there. Like I said, right, my mom hit harder than you, and she got a weapon in her hand. So physical, like you gonna hit me, like there wasn't none of this or none of that right there because you know what I'm saying. My mom beat the shit out of everybody in this room with this belt. You know, this TV antenna, that car antenna and shit, that zzz right there. She had one of those, like that belongs on the TV.
Zorro type shit.
You know, she'll do that.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when I was speaking about the dude Ricky that used to bully me and tried to bully me. It went on for a little bit. Then I was like, nah, fuck that, because to this day I fear my mother more than anybody. I fear letting my mom down. I fear my mom looking down at me from her glasses than a motherfucker in the world. And then I was like, what I'm gonna get? Not to mention, I got 2 older brothers at the crib. That's like, you let this motherfucker beat you up?
I watched literally, dude, you get punched in front of your mom, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, either you beat his ass or I'm gonna beat your ass. He just sat there like, just cowering. You know, okay, your mom was not hit hard enough or something.
Yeah, something. Because I remember coming home from the center and I was supposed to be home 2 hours ago. I'm like, this is me on the hood of the car. That sounds like she been home 30 minutes. 15 minutes. Oh, man, niggas. I remember one time, she's like, come on, go with me. All right. I'm thinking she's going to want to kick my ass. Come on, get in the car. Ride with me. We riding. Where we going? Just ride. Where we going? We get there. She pull up in front of DH. This is where you want to be? You might as well get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. This is where you want to be? Because that's what you're doing. And I know my mama, no, I don't want to go to DH. I don't want it. Guy been there twice already, though. She trying to prevent that shit, bro. But I think that did some things to me, even though I still, you know, have been and grew up to be incarcerated. That's not nowhere you want to be. And I don't know. Playboy said it is a different time and place. It is. It's just that you never really know what kids is going through if you don't. But I think if you're trying to,
if you ask.
yeah.
What happened to your eye? I fell. You're not gonna tell. You're not tell the parent. That's the weakest thing that you can do as a kid is tell your parents, because your parents may go grab
to
you
the school and act a motherfucking
and
fool.
turn out. Like you see how the Deliverance. You know what I'm saying? What happened to your eye?
Went over there and beat them little niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or that right there, your parent gonna go up there and try to where that little bitch at. You know, women quick to do that. I want to fight the kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, that little girl's like 9. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
But they don't give a fuck.
Cause I didn't know. I mean, I looked at that as hood, and then I looked at it as like, yeah, she's known for beating bitches' ass.
And that's gonna be.
But then it was like hood as fuck. Like,
that's gonna be the talk of the school for at least 3 weeks. Yeah, you had to go get your mommy. Yeah. Mommy's boy, mommy. You know, you better not.
That nigga hit him in the back of the head with that rock, though, nigga. You got me fucked up. Man, that nigga was like, you got me fucked, nigga. Fuck this. You ain't go. And I'm walking by with my sisters and shit. Yeah. You ain't about to know. No. He a good actor though to be a young dude. He been coming a long way.
He just got there to that neighborhood. You got bullies that quick.
Crazy.
That quick. They
hyenas. But yeah, the RawWay show, like I said, hearts go out to those families and those children and the children that has passed. You know, we'll if things come up for us to speak on, we will keep our eyes on it and let y'all know a little bit. So,
and there's a comedian that said something about this, but it was funny, but you know what I'm saying, it was dead serious. Like when you do the drills, what are we supposed to do when you got the school shooter and you got the assembly? You know what I'm saying? Like you tell him the routine of what you're supposed to do to the school shooter. He's in here. He's in here listening.
Right, so you run, jump on the ground. Like,
yeah, we already know where y'all gonna go.
It's duck work.
Now, these motherfuckers going to the library.
I'm about to go be quiet and wait.
But that's America's thing right there too, man. Show a motherfucker what they gonna do. We gonna kill them. We gonna put them over here. We gonna shoot them up. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell the whole motherfucking world how they motherfucking do in a, you know what I'm saying, emergency or something. You know what I'm saying? So
that's like on cartoons and shit. Ha ha ha! We got you, and I'm going to take you and wrap you up, and we're gonna tie you up, and we're gonna hang you over these these sharks with laser beams on their heads. And
I hate that. My anxiety won't let me watch a movie like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I already got you right here. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have a whole fucking conversation. If you don't just shoot the motherfucker, the movie's gonna be over.
That's why. Me be like, I hate fucking watching TV with him because I'll be like, that would never happen in life. That would never fucking happen. He would have already clapped his ass by now. Shut the fuck up.
I was cussing Holly Berry out when she was doing the movie with she just came out. What she got?
Notice
who?
The Union.
Is that
all the karate shit? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that right there. Like, why the fuck are you still having a conversation with this motherfucker? Just shoot his ass.
Yeah.
And then
because
you get popped in your head and you knocked out. I'm like, bitch, kill her.
That's like the Joker said, without no you, there's no me. It makes it fun. I ain't gotta kill you. I'm just gonna
talk you to that.
Yeah, talk some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But I kill everybody else but my fucking arch nemesis. Yeah. That's what's up, man. I wanna give a big shout out to my nigga Tommy D. May you rest in peace, bro. My heart goes out to you and the family. So I've been drinking with you today. I'm gonna have a couple more drinks, bro. And then I'm gonna let that shit go. And this has been the RawWay Show podcast with RawWay and Paul Clark. I'm your homeboy, RawWay, the big home.
And I'm Paul Clark. And over there is
the Ghost.
What up?
Playboy the Ghost. We got my extended family in here. And we got, well, no, I can't even say extended. This is just family here. We got Big Devin in this bitch. We got my nigga, what's up, D? Santana B.
What up?
Santana Banger.
The bang side. And next week, live stream in with us, Paul Clark is going to let it go.
You got drunk off of that?
Off what?
He gave you a handful of that drink that he got. You over here like
woozy.
Banger.
Bruh. Right.
Nah,
and big shout out to Famous Kitchen, our Famous Kitchen, for coming with the shrimp burgers. Be on y'all lookout for Paul Clark.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Football team.
You didn't watch that game, did you?
I'm not going to tell you anything.
You just sat there Indian style.
So see us next motherfucking week. Behind the scenes. Now get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
They sacked that little boy.
Score at all.
They sacked that boy like 8 times. Get him off me.
Seaton did good though.
man, boy, I got this chick that won't stop asking me to buy her these tickets for Sexy Red, bro.
Because you keep asking her if she needed anything.
Happy birthday, Tommy D. My nigga, I love you, bro.
You're like, Derek, buy me
Tap
these
in,
tickets.
send love to Tommy D. If y'all see this,
You should
leave
write
a
a book,
comment,
Trick
write
Stories.
comment, subscribe.